Best of r/confessions episode 27. Subscribe for Reddit videos daily. I only put out candles by getting really close and forcefully saying a word that starts with the letter P. My favorite words to use are pussy, periwig, perplex and potent. Thankfully none of my family members have caught me in the act of calling my candle a pussy. Thank you. Next. I am bisexual. I am. I just am. I can't deny it. I just am. But I got a lot to get off my chest. So, Mom, yet you thought it would change me. You asked what it would change, and you didn't believe me when I said, nothing, even though I am so happy and am loved by my husband for every ounce of who I am. He fucking adores me, and I him. Get over the fact your daughter found love. Here's a thought. Be happy for her instead of envious. You disgusting scourge. Dad, you don't know. Someday you will, and it will be the wrong daughter, and I am sorry for how it will feel to apologize to my sister for doubting her. She knows, by the way. She is so fucking straight. We make jokes about it. She is my older sister though, and don't you dare take it out on her. It wasn't her news to share. It never will be. And the best part of us being free from both of you? We are living. Fuck both of you. We were more capable of raising ourselves than you could have ever been. I hope we can heal our relationships because of you. Because both of you left a horrid mark on us. Yet, I hope you always feel bitter for letting your daughters down. Both of you. Mom and Dad. Because we aren't so happy with you. Fuck you both, you narcissistic fuckheads. Thanks for the memories. Thank you. Next. We teachers were reminded repeatedly throughout the year that discipline referrals should reflect the student demographics as a whole. I taught at a magnet school in the late 2000s. Magnet meant that it pulled in the best students from around the city. But it did so with racial quotas to ensure racially diverse students. Without the quotas, we would have only had white and Asian students. At almost every staff meeting, our principal reminded us that our official discipline referrals for students must match the school's demographics as a whole. That is, since 25% of the students were black, and 25% Hispanic, only 25% of our discipline referrals could be students of each of those races. Except the black and Hispanic students, besides having lower standards for admission due to quotas, were also much more likely to have behavior issues in the classroom. Teachers were forced to let a lot of the behavior issues from black and Hispanic students slide, while nitpicking the behaviors of the white and Asian students, just to keep the referral numbers balanced. About the worst things the white students did was talking while I was teaching. I'd actually appreciate it when they did that, because it gave me a reason to, finally, do a discipline referral for a white student, so I could also do one for a black or Hispanic student that did something more egregious. It wasn't uncommon for me to pretend I didn't hear the black or Hispanic students tell me to fuck off, or pretend I didn't see them giving me the finger or cheating on a test, or pretend that they weren't tardy to class. All things I'd do referrals for if the student was white or Asian. But it wasn't worth it for the black or Hispanic students. I had to save the referrals for those students for the really egregious stuff, like punching their classmates. Thank you. Next. I hate living, but won't kill myself. I can no longer connect my emotions to any form of communication. I can't even play my emotions into my guitar anymore. I hate this world we live in, and I only have a few friends left these days. I don't know how to talk to my family about anything anymore. I hate my work, and I have no aspirations anymore. I won't kill myself, but I don't want to be here anymore. Additionally, I've done something that I cannot share with a soul. Every day it hurts me. Thank you. Next. Since the change to remote work, I go on 4 5-hour breaks, take naps, smoke weed, and masturbate several times throughout the day. But at the end of the day, I'll still always get my work done. Thank you. Next. I actually really like The Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, this is a pretty mild confession. I just wanted to say it. I thoroughly enjoyed the game in its entirety, and think that it's a very faithful sequel. It was a very solid game, and unlike everyone online has been saying, I don't think it killed the franchise at all. The game has been getting lampooned since before it even released, but I can hardly even see why there's such a hate train. I would probably give the game a solid 8/10. It was very refreshing to revisit this franchise that I love so deeply, and I think that this second installment delivered on almost everything I would hope for in a follow-up game. That's really it. I just wanted to say that. Thank you. Next. I pissed my pants cause the teacher said I couldn't go to the bathroom. Okay, so it was back in first grade, so I was 6 years old. Okay, so basically at lunch I had a bottle of Sprite, and when lunch got done went back to my class. About 30 minutes later I said, "Mrs. Teacher, I gotta go pee pee," and she said no. Well, another 5 minutes and I said I gotta go pee pee again and she said no. 5 minutes again I said I gotta go pee pee real bad, she said no again. 10 minutes pass and I said I've gotta go pee pee really bad, still no. So 5 minutes later I got my little 6-year-old ass up and starting peeing and said, "Teacher, I pee pee in my pants." She got mad, called my mom, and all I said to my teacher while she was waiting for my mom was, "Well, I told you I had to go pee."